Hey folks, it's Eric, the Whatever Guy, because whatever me. Do you folks want to know about the weekly wrap? And hopefully we'll get some information on this MORAC being voted on in the House sometime today. As you guys know, go ahead and slap that like button, slap that notification button, and hit that subscribe. I shoot videos 5 or 6 days a week, lately 3 or 4 days a week, basically keeping you guys updated on the world of Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp, cannabis, and just what's going on around. Having said that, we are shooting a video review contest this year. Winner to be picked on Christmas Day, which is December 25th. You guys can make those videos 2 to 9 minutes long. Keep profanity to a minimum. No children, no porn. And obviously, you can shoot those videos on anything you want. It can be a review. It can be a dispute of my opinion on here. You could be a brand reveal for you companies out there. It'd be an easy way for somebody to win $100 cash, and hopefully it will inspire you to create a YouTube channel about something you guys are passionate about. As you guys can see, man, I've been out in the sun a little bit, run around the last couple of days. So I hadn't made a video, and I meant to make the weekly wrap video on Saturday. So we're going to go ahead and do the weekly wrap video today, kind of catch that up a little bit. We had 2 disposables we did, 2 disposable reusables we did, or rechargeables, and then we had 1 cart we did last week. And I'll talk to you guys about those and see if they made it all the way through the week as the time went on. Okay, so and as you guys know, we talked about the MORAC being voted on today and the legalization. I think they passed the banking cannabis bill last week. So this week they're voting on the MORAC. I had no clue. Like when they told me like Friday, or when I found out the news Friday that they were voting on the MORAC, I just was completely flabbergasted about the whole thing, because I really thought that the MORAC was way further along, wait until the end of the year, towards the end of the year, maybe next year, before they voted on it. But apparently they're going to get a vote. I believe one of that lawyer, cannabis industry lawyer, I believe they're streaming it over there. I don't know if if it's going to happen. By the time they get done streaming, or how long they're going to stay on there. I think last time something like this went up in front of the House, there was all kind of, maybe that was the Alabama one we watched. It was all the kind of crazy antics or whatever. But either way, we'll move forward with these rechargeable disposables we did last week, and coming up in a couple days, I've got some flour to do, and I know Scony Boys was sending something over, and then I've got to found a new company, a new gym like a Ruby Rock type of thing, a real nice place, and hashing out with a dude over in Georgia, and he's supposed to be sending me some live terpene carts from his brand, so maybe we'll get to check those out on this channel too. All right, man. So moving forward, first thing we'll talk to you guys about is this with Straw Nana we did with the flying monkeys. I told you guys before, you can get those at Great CBD Shop. If you hit the link down in the description, you can use my code whatever, 15% off. They sell a whole bunch of brands there, but you can pick this particular cart up at that location. Let me tell you something about this cart, guys. When I first picked, every time I picked this cart up, it would stick right at the beginning of it. It never stuck all the way through. As you can see, I'll put my hand up behind it so you guys can see and flip it around. Basically, all the juice has gone out of it. I'm kind of getting a little contrast there, if you guys can, just see that the juice is gone. It's been laying over its side. However, it worked all the way through, and it ran. And like I said, the juice inside is probably about 8 or 9. Really worth spending the money on. I'll hit it. You can see the stuff's gone, but you can see they're still charged to the thing. And here's something interesting about this. I had talked to you guys. I don't know if you guys go back a couple weeks or maybe a few weeks. I had got some rechargeable, basically vape carts from Silicon Plus over in China, and they sent me 2 boxes of these. And this is something else I was going to do the review on, but at the same time, we got this flying monkey, which is a live operation of it. Because if you'll notice, these are exactly the same. This is something that was sent over to me. There was 2 boxes of them were sent over to me, 2 gift boxes from Silicon, and they wanted me to do reviews on their product, and so I did. I had actually 2. I had another box of these, and there was 2 separate kinds in there. We've already done the reviews on those, and I've had this one sitting to the side to do a review on, and we'll do a more comprehensive review on it later. But having said that, that's basically the vape cart that the flying monkey is using. I'll find the box wherever it's at. I don't know if I got the box for it or not. Yeah, here it is. I'll hold the box up where you guys can see all the way around. Like I said, you guys can get these over at Great CBD Shop, 15% off my code, whatever. And it's a really not a bad cart all the way around. I was really surprised. And of course, it took me a minute to put the 2 and 2 together, that I had a whole bunch of these already sent to me, basically sitting right up in there. It's basically the same thing. I mean, all the way around. It's a Silicon Plus cart. made from the same place, Shenzhen, China, or wherever they're making it from. They got a couple companies over there. Silicon Plus obviously has their website and all that stuff up. So companies and stuff like that, you can actually get those gift boxes, I believe, on that site also. You guys check them out. And they sent those over just to me as like a gift box. Either way, this did operate all the way through, other than the fact, like I said, when I first picked it up, laying it down or whatever the case is, because like I said, I throw these around. It would stick right when you first picked it up, but it never stuck all the way to where I couldn't pull it through and without too much trouble. And it charged, and obviously it's still charged now. And obviously, since I've seen this, because this is the way it's shipped to me, I'm seeing that I can pull the top off and I can reuse it. I'll hold it where you guys can see. This is just got, this would be the top, which would be the mouthpiece of this, right? And then, here we go with the rubber piece on the inside. And so what they're doing is just filling that up. And what I found this to be pretty handy actually in the refill process of, I actually, in the other ones, I put my own distillate and put some nicotine juice in the carts. Either way, I will, but anyway, that's pretty much those. And like I said, they sent me over, I think there's 6 of those in there. And then I've got the other ones. I had I think the one of them was white. Matter of fact, here we go with one of them. And then another one that was like this, who's a little bit wider because these were a little bit more robust than those. They were black. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of juice in that right there. Either way. All right. So moving on to this Alien disposable vape. I picked this up. I forget where I picked this up at. You know what? This was actually given to me by one of the gas station guys. Wanted me to a review on it, I believe. Either way, this is an indica mint. Let me tell you something about this cart right here, man. This one is another one that operated all the way through. Really surprised. Never stuck, not once. It's got a little charger port down at the bottom. As you can see, I put my hand up behind it. Still got a little bit of juice inside of it. This is what I found out about this cart. First off, it had no mint flavor to it. It probably had about 8.5 of potency, 8.5 or 9 potency, maybe less. Whenever I gave the review to you guys, because I had first, I had actually hit on this a little bit before I gave you the review. But here's the thing. Probably the next day or maybe later on that afternoon, after I'd been hitting this continuously like most of the day, because I'd been working on the computer all that day, this thing put me in a pissy mood, man. This thing would put me in a pissy mood and basically want me to, make me go lay down. I actually ended up going and got this drawn out and started hitting on this because of this indica right here. This one actually hit me a little bit wrong. I don't know exactly what it was. As I got further into the cart, I don't know if it's because I was hitting it continuously. Usually what I will do is I keep a sativa during the day because I've got, we've got some real hitters. We've been across some real hitters as far as indicas go on this site. This one wasn't one of them. So I would tend to hit an indica most of the day throughout the day and it wouldn't slow me down. This one, as I got further into the cart, was really putting me in like a pissy, janky kind of mood, man, where I was kind of just, just kind of flippant about things. So I really ended up setting this to the side, man, and I've been hitting on it sparingly since then. But like I said, as you can see, it hits all the way through. I'm not sure what the deal was with that. Like I said, this comes from a gas station. It was probably just, a widely distributed product that usually comes at a price of low quality. And you guys can see the square on the back. We talked about that before too, though. They weren't testing this cart when they sent it out. That square could have been from batch one, and this could be batch 120. And they've done shit, fucked up things between there and there and got the whole process messed up. I don't know. But either way, like I said, this cart, as it got into it, hit me wrong. When I went and got this cart and started hitting on it, I got an immediate mood change. Like my mood changed immediately from the morose mood that I was in when I was hitting this thing right here. So I've really not been hitting that too hard. And as you can see, it's lasted a little while because of that. But really, all in all, I wouldn't recommend this cart, man. If you guys see this Alien cart in a gas station, avoid it. Maybe I'll get one of the sativas or something like that, and I'll try it and see if I get the same effect. Either way, this was, as I got further in the cart, wasn't quite as good as I thought it was. It was giving me headaches, and I don't even know why I kept hitting on the damn thing. Because I guess I'm just a damn idiot. But it's one of those deals where you hate to see something go to waste, and so you just keep hitting on it, hoping you get to the end or whatever before you start another cart. Maybe that was what was going on in my head. But either way, I should have stopped this cart, a day or two before I ever figured that out. Moving on to this Cannabeast green crack that we did last week. This is actually one that's got on my pen right now. It's one I've been piddling around with as I'm sitting here working on videos and stuff like that. Because as you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm working on another YouTube channel. I've got another YouTube channel, but I'm working on something completely separate, like completely not even in this realm. It's going to be one of those whatever happened to type things where we find out what's going on with little known history figures and maybe what happened to, bands or what happened to so and so. Either way, it'll be a whatever happened to type of thing, and that's kind of what I've been working on and trying to figure that out. And a lot of times, because of that, when I start chasing education and stuff like that, and start chasing things on the computer or wherever I'm at, as far as knowledge, I'll forego eating, sleeping, and all that, just completely forgetting about it. For me, 8 hours might feel like 5 minutes when I'm hanging around trying to figure that stuff out. And that's what I've been doing for like the last 2 weeks. I've been on that trail, trying to get that figured out. I've got an inkling of an idea of what I want to do, but I'm just I'm not honing in on exactly how to get that done. And so that channel's coming forward pretty quick. But having said that, moving on to this Beast Delta 8. I think this was another one that I think this came up from Munson Highway down there. I think he gave me this one and told me to try it. I think it was like one of the only ones in the shop. The deal is with this, man, is I think he asked me, what the price should be on this thing right here. In a gas station, I think this thing should be $19. It's not a very good. I'm hitting on it. I'm bumping on it here and there, but really, all in all, I don't get too much effects on it. I think I'm just kind of hitting it out of habit. There really is the green crack. This is the first time I will say that I've got like an actual flavor that I halfway decent enjoyed out of a green crack that I've tried. I've got a lot of viewers on this channel, man, that hit me up in their comments and tell me about green crack all the time from certain brands, and I've had some green cracks along the way. None of them were as sweet or as pleasant tasting as this one, and maybe that's more or less why I'm hitting it, because the potency on this is probably about 7.5. It's really not just taking me up to like just a real low level type of thing going on here. And while I'm working on the computer, that's kind of what I wanted to keep going instead of burying myself up underneath the table. But like I said, watch out for that alien car, man, because like I said, you don't realize you're hitting this thing for 3-4 hours at a time. You don't realize that all of a sudden your mood changed. You go to snap it off to your wife or whatever, and she smacks you with a frying pan. I don't want to hear no. You'll remember that you heard it here first. You guys drop that alien card if you can. All right, man. So whatever, guys, signing off, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will probably be doing a review on a flower, and I know we've got some stuff from Scony Boys coming in here pretty quick. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of too. All right, I'll see you guys, man. It's whatever with me for real. See you.